Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. As you all can probably see at the top of your chat, you have a poll for one of these three books. So I'm going to let the poll run for a little bit while I say hello to everybody. Please make sure that you get your votes in because this is the book that we're going to work in this week. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Yana. Hello, B. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Jen. Hello, Davissa. Hello, Amy. And my chat just went Zoom. Hello, Wicca. Hello, Mona. Hello, everyone. Please make sure that you get your votes in. And I have added a bunch of new things to the Nightbot. So if you want to look at the new commands, just hit !command, and that should give you all the new commands. And Jen, there's one in there just for you. Hello, Catherine. Thank you. I'm glad you voted, Amy. So I'm just going to let this run for a little bit while everybody gets here. Yes, I know. I have added a bunch of product ones as well so that you can just use the bot to tell you where products are. These are all affiliate links, so I do get a few pennies for every purchase that you make after clicking on a link. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Christina. Make sure that you get your votes in. We've got 12 out of 17 votes. So what we're voting on is which book to use this week, Country Charm, Summer Scenes, or Country Gardens. And I have chosen 3 pictures out of each book. And whatever book comes in, we'll look at those 3 pictures and of course vote on those as well. Of course, it's full of nice people in here. You found your special command, did you? Does it highlight you? Because that's what I wanted it to do. I do. I do. I was full of them this morning. Like this one here. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, oh. I'm full of them today. So yes, there's a bunch of new ones. Some of them are really fun. Some of them are practical. Hello, Pamela. Welcome. Yep, I'm full of them today. Okay. And I'm missing all the hellos too because of, picking on somebody. Yeah, I was playing in the Nightbot and it gave me the giggles. Here's another one for you. Oh, there you go, Emmy. Okay, I gotta stop looking at that because it will just make me giggle. Good morning, Alex. So make sure that you hit exclamation point commands to see all the new commands in the Nightbot. There are a few fun ones, there are a few silly ones, and hopefully they at least make you smile today. Get your votes in. We've got 17 out of 20 votes. We're voting on what book to color in this week: Country Charm, Summer Scenes, or Country Gardens. And there is a blanket hello as well, Alex. All you have to do is hit exclamation point and the waving hand in your emojis. Let's see if I can find it. And that will give you a blanket hello. Yes, don't forget some sunblock. Has to do the wavy hand. Okay, so yeah, that's it, Mona. Okay, Alex, have a fantastic time, and I hope that you enjoy your day. It's supposed to be really hot today, so make sure that you drink lots and lots and lots of water. Awesome. 2 books and a set of pencils. You're set to go. It's everybody's. Okay, so I'm going to call the vote. We've got 17 votes, 23 viewers. Let's get our votes in because I'm going to count down on this, and I'm going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, guys, get your votes in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to end the poll. And it has ended on Country Gardens. So we will be coloring in Country Gardens this week. Now we have 3 different pictures in Country Gardens. Yes, people like their gardens. All right, Christina, great. Or Wickabella. That's awesome. All right, so in Country Gardens we have 3 pictures. I'm sorry, you have to vote, people. So this is picture number 1. This is picture number 2. And oops, this is picture number 3. Now all of these pictures, this one especially, and I think it's this one. No, it's in the other book. So this one here also works for Shannon's special thing for her her streamiversary. It has the sunflowers in it. So we've got number 3 and number 2 and number 1. So I will. Awesome. I like dragon fruit. What page? So I'm going to do a poll of what page. I'm going to do page 1, 2, or 3. And the poll is up. So page 1, page 2, or page 3. So page 3, page 2, or page 1. And get your votes in, and we will color one of them. Dragon fruit is a very, very sweet, interesting fruit. I don't get it very often, but it is interesting. Awesome. Hey, hey, Shannon. So vote away number 1 and number 2 and number 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So there's 1, there's 2, and here's 3. Oh, you're fine, Shannon. I'm glad that you're here. Abraham. So there's 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so we've got 18 out of 26 votes. Come on, people, get your votes in. I don't want to be too long on it. So we have number 1 is the lawn chair. Number 2 is the gardening books. Or number 3, which is the bicycle and the sunflowers and all the garden flowers. So 1, 2, or this one. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So how is everyone today? How was your week? What have you been coloring? Come on, let's talk. I know people don't like this very much, but we're waiting. And I did, like I said, I've been playing, so let's check out a few more of these wonderful things that I've been playing with. Oh, nice! I remember you had your photo shoot. Was it a pre-baby one? Hairball. That's just such a funny. I think it's supposed to be furball, but hairball works. Nice. Oh, sweet. I hope that it went well. Are you done peopling for the day? And I have corrected her Facebook um, emote as well. So if you do exclamation point Teresa Facebook, or take you to the correct place where you sign up for her Facebook group. If you go to her albums, the albums have a bunch of freebies in it as well. I bet. I bet. Well, it's time to go indoors where there's some wonderful, wonderful air conditioning and ice towels and ice water and all that fun stuff. Ah, diamond paintings. Ugh, I don't have any diamond paintings. I can't see well enough to see them. I don't know. I don't think I'm buffering, but if I am, I'm sorry. So we have 19 out of 25 votes. We have been going for 5 minutes, so I'm going to call the vote and I'm going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ending the poll. And we have number 3 has won, so it's this one here. Now we have another choice to make. Shall we use the Sarpyrovarbon colored pencils, or should we use the Artex watercolor brush pens? Pencils or brush pens? So that's the next one. Awesome! Oh, no, I don't need to add an option. So pencils, which is the Sarpyrovarbon 92 or 96 set, their full set, or the watercolor brush pens by Artex. And these are a fine nib watercolor brush. It is very, very pretty, yes. So we have 14 votes in, and we're looking at the brush pens so far. They're not a fat pen. They're about the size. They're about the size of a ballpoint pen. So they're about this size. A little bit, yeah, a little bit fatter, but not much. They are a little bit of a chunkier pen than a pencil, but they are a pen, so. They are a nice pen, though. Unfortunately, they don't have a color name on them. They just have a number. I think it might be just a manufacturing number. Yeah, that's just a manufacturing number. So they don't really have much of anything on them to discern which pen is which, other than the color on the end. And that always changes, of course. There is 48 plus 2 blending pens. So 2 water pens are with them as well. I have taken the water pens out and don't know where they are. Because, yeah, I'm not good. I think this is one of them. Yeah, this is the water pen that it comes with. And there's a flat one as well that it comes with. It's right here, I think. Yeah. And this one here, which is flat. Oh, that's the long one. I'm not sure where the flat one is. But it does come with 2 water brush pens as well. to do enabled, it's exclamation point. Oh dear, seems my husband's phone is ringing. And they're not too expensive either for the amount of pens that you get. All right, so I'm going to call the vote. We've got 20 votes in. And it seems that we're going to be using the brush pens. So I am going to take this page out and we're going to prep it a little bit by taping it down on the board so it doesn't you know, buckle too badly. And we'll see how well this paper does with water. If you type in exclamation point Artex water pens, I think it is. There is a link for them in the bot. If you can bring up your commands, you should be able to find the link for it. It is the US link, so the one good thing about these books is that they are perforated. The one bad thing about choosing the last page in the book is a little more difficult to take out. All right. I knew that one was going to get lots and lots of use. All right, I need my blue tape. And of course, I've already got the paper towels out as well as my water bucket. And we will probably go over some areas for finer details with the colored pencils during one of the next live streams after we get the watercolor part done. All right. Yes. That is true. You would have to leave the stream. So let me check for you. So they are $26.99 for Prime. For all 48 pens and 2 water brushes. $26.99 US. I don't know if they smush well, but they do water very well. I think the only thing that smushes well is Prisma. All right, so I'm going to tape this down here, I think. Trying to be careful with it. Yes, exactly. Pens don't smush. Yeah, you just type exclamation point mandalas again. I dare you. Nightbot timed her out. I could have put that word in the banned words, which would have actually timed you out for 60 seconds. But I chose not to. Oh no, you can't get fired. My tape does not want to stick to my board. Okay. The tape does not want to stick to this board, so we will grab our green board and we'll make it stick. Exactly, just sit there and twirl your wrench. And actually this is better anyway, because then I can put it on close up. Now the one thing I did not do, which is silly of me, is I forgot to grab my heat gun. Hello, Tanya. How you doing? You ready for the shenanigans of Saturday color and chat? Because we got some shenanigans going on today. Well, that's not too bad. I am good. I am good. I am going to grab my heat gun. And I'm going to get my husband to help me here. You can come over on this side and plug this in for me. Just pull that one. And there we have a heat gun. Thank you, dear. All right. So we are ready to... Oh, there's all sorts of shenanigans going on today. I just saw the full moon. All right. So we're going to be working with the Artex water brushes. Oi. That's too warm. All right, so I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera here. I'm going to turn on a light so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And let's see if I can get this to do what I want it to do. Hold on. Ah, yes, I can. Okay, so up at the top of your screen, I have another camera on, which will cover the palette here, so you guys can see what I'm doing on the palette. And I'll move this over just so you guys can see the picture. All right, I think. Pirate pens, yes, pirate pens. Okay, so I think I have mostly everything sorted out here. I had it most of the way beforehand, but I wasn't sure which one was going to get chosen, so I didn't completely pull everything out. But I will now. All right. Okay, so let us start. Let's start on the flowers. So we need this one, and some brown, Like this one. And a little bit of this one. All right, so we've got the 4 different brown yellow colors. So we're going to start with the yellowest color. Oh, thank you, Kenny. I'm quite sure that it should hopefully turn out well. So I'm going to put down some yellow here on the palette. Now I could go directly from the pen onto the page, but I'm not sure how well this paper is going to take that. So I'm just going to pick it up off the palette. Try not to put too much water on there. I notice that when I'm using watercolor type things, I go quiet a lot faster. Because, yeah, concentration. Paddleboarding. Again, putting down more of the yellow. And like I said, if we find that we need to put more details in with pencil, we will do that. But we're going to try to do most of it with just the watercolor. Sometimes the page doesn't like taking too much water. Oh, that's good. I haven't actually ever used water on it, so far it's holding up pretty good. Going to dry this yellow. And then we're going to go on to the next color, which is also a yellow, but it's a bit of a deeper yellow. I'm going to rinse my brush. We're going to see if we can stack these colors. Not sure if we'll be able to, but they may just end up being really funky looking sunflowers. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the brown. I think that yellow was a little bit too light. And I didn't dry it, so I'm letting it spread in the water that was there, in the moisture that was there. I'll dry it, and then we'll be adding a little bit of a deeper brown. Have you done that with the watercolor brushes, or? Because I have done that with watercolor pencils, but not with the watercolor brushes. Now we're going to take the deeper brown. Yeah, it is a bit of an orange tinge to it. And I'll fix the camera. It does look a little bit oranger in it after I get this layer on and dry. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've done that with the colored pencils, but like with the ink tints, but I haven't done that with the watercolor brushes. I guess it would work that like I've done it with the like the what are they called? The watercolor markers. I've done it with that. Is it the same sort of thing? Wipe this up here. Okay, and I'm gonna dry this. Alright, now I'm going to adjust I'll adjust the screen a little bit here for you. Make sure that it's not too orange. Oh great, now my dog's going to sneeze all over the place. Zoom it in a bit so you can see it a little bit better without the pull. So it does have a bit of an orange brown tinge to it, and that's just the colors. So we're going to put down that yellow again. Okay, yeah. And we're going to pick it up with the pen. And we're just going to fill it in and blend that together. I could have gone with a lighter yellow, but I wanted it to have that sunflower kind of color. Alright, now we're going to do the center area, and we're going to use this brown first. our little petals here. Around the edge. Down the center here. Alright, now we're going to get a deeper brown. That's black, we don't want that. Maybe that was my deep brown. This one's a greeny brown. Nope, that's just way too green. Not the right color. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so that was my darker brown, so I think this one's a little bit red. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of the lighter brown and we're just going to add it to the darker brown. We're going to make some colors here. We're going to mix them up, and then we'll take a little bit of black. And a little bit of this dark brown. Hello, Princess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. Now we're just going to mix that all together. And we'll make our own dark brown. And afterwards we'll come through with the white paint pen and add the little bits of white for the seeds. Let's take a bit of this green here as well. Like that. And we have our first sunflower done. Hello. And there's our first sunflower, so we're going to wipe up some of the mess. And we're going to do, I'm going to leave these ones out for sunflowers and put them over there. Now we're going to do some of the greenery. So I need some greens. So I need this one, and I need this one, and I think this one. So we've got a dark, a light, and a medium. So let's start with our dark. Let's get it down on the palette. This is a glass palette. Oh, and that's silly of me because that has no water in it. I grabbed the wrong brush. Felt awfully dry. No, it's actually a Tonic Studios Tim Holtz glass mat, palette mat. And it actually comes with this built into it. Alright, so we're going to do the darker areas here. Nice. It's really, really cool. Like I can just wipe it right off. I don't have to use anything to pull anything off of it. The only thing I don't use it for, of course, is for colored pencils because it doesn't stick very well. I did try using it for watercolored pencils and it did not stick well at all. Alright, I'm gonna try adjusting that again because the green is not showing as green. I don't know why this camera hates green. It just really hates green. I don't know why. It's really weird. Yeah, this camera for some reason just really, really hates green. I don't know why. And it's weird because I can test it before I come on and it will show the green, no problem. Because I have a little tester that I use. Where is it? I've moved it somewhere, trying to get everything set up. But I have a little rainbow eraser that I use to test the colors because it has all the colors in it. And it works perfectly fine. And it shows perfectly fine. And then I, turn it on and yeah, it's not showing the darn colors. Alright, putting in the medium green. Sorry guys, hard to talk while you're concentrating. Sticking the tongue out, Alright. It is playing favorites. It says, no, I don't want to work because you want me to work. Okay, so now I have a really pale yellowy green. I'll pick all that up. Now I did not rinse the dark green out of my brush. So it will change the color of that yellowy green and give us just a slightly lighter color than the color we used. Just going to blend it in like so. And dry it out. going to slide you over so you guys can actually see. I'm going to switch you over to the main camera just so you can see the color and how it dried out. Because of course it's not showing green. See, it is green. And I will be doing that with all of these flowers down here. So we're going to move on to some of the ivy up here. And we'll do a couple of bits of ivy and then we'll move on to other areas. Or maybe we'll start on the bike or something. All right, I'm going to go back to the close-up. And I think we're going to do some of the bike. Hold on. So I'm going to put these 3 greens aside for our leaves. And I'm going to keep my hand out of the way. And I think we want the bike to be, oh, Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. What color should the bike be? It should be pink. All right, going to make sure I rinse all that green out. And we're going to do our dark areas first. Now this is a cover that's over top of the chain. All right. Rinse that out, and then we're going to take our next color. Oh, I put it on the wrong camera. There we go. And we're going to blend right into that darker pink. The reason why I like pink for the color for the bike is because there's going to be a lot of browns, a lot of yellows, a lot of greens, and the pink will stand out. Could have done it blue as well, but I like pink. And it's always fun to make Tanya's day. And too much water. And then we're going to use Not to mention that pink is obviously the best color. Absolutely. Now we're going to use this light pink here. Now I'm seeing that it's a little bit of a peachy tone, so I might mix some of the medium pink into it, just so it's not too yellow, because we don't want it to be a yellow pink. Might even take a little bit of that. The great thing about watercolor pens as well as watercolor itself is if you don't like the color, you can change it. So just giving it a good dry. All right. Now we're going to take this color. Dry off our pen. Just take a little tiny bit of that darker color going up the edges. And again, we'll dry that out. Hopefully that heat gun isn't too loud for everybody. I know it's a bit noisy, but okay, so trying to figure out what is what here. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's a part of the ribbon. So we're not going to do that pink. Pick up a little bit more of that dark pink. Okay, good. All right. Gonna need to take a coffee break here in just a second, and I'll look at chat. Now I'm just taking the very dark pink and doing the spokes, or the forks, I guess they're called, the forks on a bike. I don't know, I don't ride a bike. I've seen them, I don't ride them. I had a really, really bad accident when I was a kid, and I haven't ridden a bicycle since. Alright, now we're going to take our pale pink. Just going to add some medium pink to a little bit of that pale pink. Ah! See, there you go. Alright. And again, just going to give it a quick blow. with the hot, hot, hot air. That sounded horrible. I'm sorry, guys. No, it's not. It's an adult channel. However, I do try to keep it PG. I did not mean for it to sound that way. It just did. Okay, going to put down a little bit more of the dark pink. Awesome. Taking some of that dark pink. Letting it just run into that light pink. Alright. I'm just going to take our dark pink and we're going to do our handlebar holders here and the grips. We're just going to do it all dark, dark pink. And there we have that part. So we've got the fenders on the back and the frame for the back. That's part of the basket. Don't know where the seat is. Take the light one. Need a little bit more light. And we're just going to blend those colors together. Try to stay in the lines, but you know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes it's hard to control where watercolor goes. It's just like alcohol markers. Sometimes it's just hard to control where they go. Alright, now we're going to take our dark, put down a little bit more dark. Absolutely, welcome back. I usually run for about 2 hours. So just taking some of that dark pink, doing the edges. I'll take a little bit of the lighter pink again and blend that in. Like so. All right. Now we've got this part here and the tires as well as the chain area. And I just gotta grab something really quick here. Just so I can rinse that a little bit easier. And then I'll have a sip of coffee and read the chat. All right. Okay, so there we have most of the bike done. I'm moving things around here with my chair, so I'm just going to do a bit of a shuffle. Just so that I don't end up knocking everything on the floor. There, that's better. Oh, wow, Yana. I haven't been doing a lot of double page things. Just going to pick up some of this light pink. And I'm just going to do the whole area with the light pink. And then we'll bleed some of the darker pink into it. And then we'll blend it in with the light pink. Experimentations. I don't do a lot of stuff with watercolor. Water is one of those mediums that frighten me a little bit. So I don't do a lot of it. So this is almost as much experimentation for you guys as it is for me. You guys get to see me either succeed or fail at this. Just going to add a little bit of water to that. Brush was a bit dry. Oh, hurry back, Emmy, and tell me what you had for tea. Alright, again, just going to blend these two together. Getting that nice medium pink tone. I'm going to take a bit of water. I do apologize, somebody is knocking on my door. I will be right back. Just one moment. I'm telling you, I think I'm going to have to, start getting a red light so that people know that I'm in the middle of a live stream. Not very often do people knock on the door, so usually it's something important, and it was not. So I'm taking a bit of that dark. I'm going to pick up this light, and we're just going to blend that together. No idea what it was. Somebody selling something that I wasn't wanting to buy, so I'm just glad that Shyla didn't hear him knock, because she would have just barked and barked and barked. I do. I need an on-air sign. Put a bit of water down. Need one for the train too. Now I'm assuming that this part here is a part of the bicycle, and that's part of the tire, is what I'm assuming. This is the rest of the frame there. I need one of those. Alright, we're gonna dry this up, and then we shall be done with the pink. I think I might do the petal pink too. Thank you, Alex. Oh, I've still got this part here and this part here as well. Alright, so let's grab our paint pen here. We're going to take our dark to this part here. going to take our dark and we're going to do the back one as well. Alright, so there is the bicycle, I do believe. That's everything on the bike except the kickstand. Let's do the kickstand pink as well. And can't have a pink bike without a pink pedal. Alright. And then we're going to do some of the light pink. Oh, crazy neighbors. Tell me about crazy neighbors. Crazy neighbors are always fun. Alright. And I think we're going to do this pink too. Just because. Just wanted that a little bit more intensive. The pink there. And a little bit more here. So I'm just going directly from the pen, just to intensify that color a little bit on those folded areas of the petal. Oh, well, I'm glad that they did not lose any limbs other than the ones on the tree. Um, you are very, very kind and very sweet to, help avoid that situation. I don't know what kind of fool gives his grandchild a machete, but okay. Crazy neighbors. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Scary. All right, I'm going to do this little area here in pink as well. Keep on seeing little spots that I haven't put enough pink on. And we'll leave that center area. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you there. I wouldn't be able to sit there and listen to it either. I just, some people have the strangest thoughts of safety or lack of it. All right. So we've got the pink parts done on the bike. So we're going to put the pinks away. Switch over so that you can see what we've done so far. Yeah, no, definitely not something you want on your conscience, that's for sure. Take the pink off of the palette. Lots of pink. And yeah, switch over to the main screen so you can see it all together. So there is our pink bike. What you thinking? I think it looks good. And then back over to this screen. Now we're going to do the tires. And we're going to use black and gray. Hopefully. I think it should be gray. Let's see what color is that. No, that's a little. Oh, it's a blue gray, but not quite the gray I wanted. So we'll mix those two together to make the gray I wanted. And a bit of black. Hello, Dion. Yes, I did a pink bike. So we're going to take the black. Sorry, concentration. Trying to stay in the lines. Yes, they are the Artex watercolor pens. Need some more black. You can't see me? You guys don't want to see me. I'm a mess this morning. It's a good thing you guys can't see me. Tongue sticking out, trying to concentrate. You'd all laugh at me. Then I'd have to shut off the camera. Oh, was I? There, is that better? Hopefully that's better. You guys don't need to see the tires. They're black. Thank you, Shannon. I just need a good old slap every now and then. Okay, I'm going to put some more of that gray down. No, that ain't happened. You saw that already. It was scary. Nobody wants to see that. Leave that one and that one out. No throwing your wrench. It's not a boomerang. However, it will come back to you. Okay, so now I'm assuming these are all spokes. So that's what I'm going to paint them as. Oh, that's a little young. Yeah. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you feeling? You all done with your crud? Oh, goodness. Well, you stay safe. My dog hates storms. Oh, she hates anything that goes boom. Not just storms, anything that goes boom. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I am glad that you're feeling better. Are you going to be streaming this morning for you, this afternoon for me? If you're not already a subscriber to Tammy, make sure that you hit ! Amazon Tammy, and that will take you over to her channel. And I do believe she'll be on at about 2 o'clock my time, so it's about 2 hours after I'm finished streaming. Awesome! Well, I'm glad that you are feeling better and that you're all done with the crud. I am making a mess of watercolor, just so you know. These are really easy to use, and they actually have really good pigmentation for watercolor pens. Directly off the pen itself, it's really, really, really bright or really dark, depending upon what pen you're using. Take a bit of black. So I was just using the grays there. I mixed in the blue gray with the light gray to get a medium darker gray. Alright, I'm going to blow dry it. Oh, thank y'all. Welcome back, Emmy. What'd you have for tea? Alright, now we're going to move on to this next tire. And I'm going to move that over so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee because it's too early without coffee. You missed the pink bike and the tires. That's all you've missed. Picking up some of that black. I think I'm going to need a little bit deeper in the black. Nice. I have a couple of different ones. These ones are the Artex ones. And I really like the Artex products, so I was quite happy with the way these ones worked. And I haven't used them nearly enough because I'm kind of afraid of water products, so I'm afraid of the mess, of making a mess of it, creating chaos. Alright, now we're going to take some of that gray. And blend it into the black. Yeah, boys will do that. Sometimes I wonder if mine even chew. Alright. And I missed a pink spot, so I've got to take some pink after I finish this gray spot here. Alright. Alright, so we're going to wipe some of this up. Need some water. This mat is amazing. Alright, so I have missed some pink things. So this bar here should be pink, so we're going to put some more pink down. Hello, Sassy. And then we're going to take a little bit of this one. And a lot of this one. Hello, Ghost. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going to start with the light. And load up the brush. And make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. And we're going to take a bit of this one. Alright, what else did I miss? Handlebars are going to be silvery gray color. That's part of the ribbon. This part here. There we go. Alright. Dry that off. Then we're going to dry the rest of the pink area here so I don't rub my hand in it. Okay, so I'm just going to take a bit of that light gray. And we're going to do the handlebars. Pick up as much of that as I can. Not sure what part of the bike that is, but I'm pretty sure it's still part of the bike. And of course you guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry guys. Sorry, Shannon. I forgot to look. And then we're going to take a little tiny bit of black. Yeah, I lean forward too, and thankfully I don't end up blocking the camera with my head. But I'm waiting for that day. All right. Yeah, Inktense works pretty good in the books as well. That's awesome, Sassy. I think you will enjoy them. Inktense are lovely, lovely pencils. All right, so there is our bicyclette. I'm going to switch over to the main screen so you can see it all together. It's all pretty. And of course I'll be working on the flowers here. What should we work on now? Because we've got about 15 minutes. So let's actually work on the gate. just because. So we need some browns. Start with this one. And I think the rest of the ones that I need are over here. Yes. So let's move all the ones that we've used over there so I can use them again, because I will need them again. So we're going to start with the dark orangey brown here. We may end up mixing some of these colors together. So then we've got a darker, and we're going to add a bit of black to some of these as well. And then we have the light. Let's see, what other colors do we have here? Yeah, that's too green, and that's too green, and that's too red. Alright, so where's our brush? Because I just lost it. There it is. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the light and load up the paintbrush here. I'm just going to base coat the whole thing. Except for, of course, the hinges and the handle, the pole. So what is everybody going to be doing this afternoon? Does anybody have any works that they're going to be working on? I know I'm going to be watching Tammy in a couple of hours. But till then, I do have a work in progress that I'll be working on, other than this one. And of course, we will be working on this on Monday after we finish Art Matters. And again on Wednesday. And hopefully by Wednesday we can have it all finished up, so that we can choose a new picture on next Saturday. And Shannon, just so you know, there's a special emote in the Nightbot just for you. Just to help you while you're bouncing around. So I'm going to oh, it's not scary. It's fun. So I'm going to show Shannon just because it's fun. So I'm going into the dark a little bit here. And a little bit of the medium. I thought you would like that one. So it's just exclamation point with the sh face. Yes, you do. It's exclamation point smush. Just because Amy likes to hear things smush. She always wants to smush. Smushy, smush, smush. Of course, anybody can use any of the commands. I just think that there are some that certain people will use more often than others. Of course, any of the people here that have YouTube groups, most of you I think have a emote on the bot so that people can find your channels. So if you have a YouTube channel, just raise your hand and people can look up. I think most of them are done by the first name, except for Divisa's, which I think is just under Divisa, but I'm not positive on that. And of course you can hit exclamation point commands if you don't know what the command is that you're looking for. So I'm using a little bit of the dark and a little bit of the medium and doing the shadowy areas, using the medium on the areas where I want it to be lighter. And it's all Jen's fault because she told me that she needed to have a one for mandalas, so. And then I got carried away. Hi there, Dawn. Oh, nice. Oh, that's the wrong one. A clean craft room is a great craft room. I have to keep my craft room clean because it's in the kitchen. People see it. Just going to take a bit of this light and blend it down. Darken up some of these spots here. And then we're going to take the darkest color, which is this one here, and we'll load the brush with it. And add those darker areas. Rinse that off. Alright. Almost done with the gate. Just going to put in a little bit of a shadow under the hinges here. And I'm going to dry that out, and then I'll put the gray on for the hinges. Actually, I might do them black. Ooh. And just for everybody to know, I do believe bangers is a sausage. It's not anything dirty. And bananas. Ooh. So I'm going to add some black. And I'll come through with some white later and put some highlights in it. Alright. So now we're going to just pick up some water and clean up our mess. I love this thing. All clean. Alright, so I'm going to switch it over to the other camera so you can see the whole picture so far. And there we are so far. I'm going to blow dry that a little bit. Just so I don't stick my hand in it, because I will. And there we have our little gate. Oh no, you've got a squeak? No, no, no. Oh, the yes, there was a bit of a squeak. Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you squeak. Oh well, I'm glad that you are full on. Sorry, I'm reading back. Ooh, that sounds good. Yes, yes. It's squeaky clean now. It does squeak when you rub it really good, so. Yes, I try to try to keep my area fairly clean. Sometimes when I have a lot of things going on, it's not as clean as I'd like it to be, but I do try to keep it nice and clean. So there is our pink bike, and it is a lot brighter than that. And let's turn this off and maybe you can see it better. There we go. That's better. And our sunflower. Of course, I will continue with the sunflowers and the greenery, and I'll do that off camera. I might even do a bit of experiment, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm not going to say anything about it until I get it done, because I might mess it up. So, um, but yeah, I will finish this part here off camera, and then we will continue on the center area on Wednesday and continue, or on Monday and continue up here on Wednesday. So thank you, Kenny. Thank you all very much for being here. Of course, hit exclamation point Amazon Tammy. She will be up after me in approximately 2 hours. Thank you all very much for being here. Always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Not only does it help us with our self-esteem, but it also helps us with our analytics and has YouTube sending people to us from the nethers of YouTube. And of course, as I say at the end of every stream, is always, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Until next time, bye bye for now.